Welcome friends to Muskrat Links. We've got another amazing golf ball hunt today, and I've cooked up a super fun challenge for us to complete. Speaking of challenges, I've got an easy one for you. Click subscribe and help us grow this amazing community. We just sold out of all the golf balls in our shop, so I'll be restocking it sometime soon with a special announcement for subscribers, so you guys will get first dibs. We're on a mission for 10,000 golf balls and 20,000 subscribers this year. We can absolutely do that with your help. Be sure to watch until the end for the cool ball review and data breakdown. Without further ado, let's get to the course and find some treasure.
We are out here at the beautiful Waumbek again. Big thank you to Ben and the other owners for letting us out here again today. It is one day before the season technically opens up here. If you guys are new around here, we do golf ball hunting and course showcases all around the state. Let's head over to the woods and we will get started. Let's go. Because it's before the season technically opens, we're still not going to find any of the new 2025 golf balls out here. We're going to try to find every urethane golf ball from all the major manufacturers. So we're going to go Titleist, TaylorMade, Callaway, and I think we're going to do Bridgestone and Srixon too. So that's going to be the 5 manufacturers that we need. I'll put them all up on the screen so you guys can see which golf balls we're hunting for today. But that is our goal. Can we find all of the best urethane golf balls in one video? I think we can. I think we can do it. If we find some good spots today, we absolutely can. I'm excited. I hope you guys are excited. Let's jump right into it. Let's see what kind of golf balls we can find here in the woods, maybe over there in the woods. That might be a better spot. Let's go. Might have to swap to a different position where we can actually see the golf balls better. Is this a urethane? That is the question. The answer is, it is not a urethane. Here, I'll show you guys. This is the Bridgestone E6 Speed. It's a yellow golf ball, so we've got a colored golf ball right off the bat. Now, I'll tell you what, Bridgestone might be the hardest one because we have to find all of those different. They've got 4 different urethane model golf balls. Are we going to be able to find them today? That might be the toughest one on the checklist, but all right, one ball in. Let's go. I know that shape down there, and I got the GoPro on for you guys too as a bonus. There's a couple more on the other side. I don't know if we can reach those, but this is one we can definitely start with. I feel like I remember there being some trout in here last year too. I wonder what happened to them. They move on. Oh, what a save! Out in the distance. What do we have here? This is not a urethane, I'll tell you that. The Executive from, is that Spalding I saw? Yeah, the Spalding Executive. That's non-urethane. And what's making that sound? Some weird polywogs are squealing at us. Let's get some more golf balls. This guy, what are you? I think I saw a Titleist on this one. And this is the Tour Speed. This is the budget urethane ball. That's gonna be the first one checked off the list for us here. We found the budget urethane, the Tour Speed from Titleist. That is very cool. And I think I see some more golf balls. So boom, one thing checked off the list. Feels good after 3 or 4 golf balls. Let's go. One more on the bank here before we get our cart back. TaylorMade, could be urethane, and it is, it is urethane. It is a 2024 TP5 there. Hot start, 2 in a row. Check them off the list. That feels good. All right, I don't want to carry these slime balls anymore. Let's go back to the cart and get our bag, and then we'll keep rolling. Let's go. Oh, I think we can. Just about. No, I dropped him, but at least he's closer now, so we're fine. Got him on the extended reach. Got the full 14 feet of jaws there. Super soft. We should have known the second most popular ball we find out here in the woods of New Hampshire. It's a Callaway Super Soft, but it of course is not urethane.
Urethane.
I was trying to think of something else to say and I couldn't.
Urethane.
What'd you call me? Huh? How about we get this polywog? Or how about we get this golf ball? We're not polywog hunting, we're golf ball hunting today. Whew. Scooped them out. What are we saying for this one? It's a Warbird this time. We upgraded from our Super Soft to the Warbird. Maybe that's not an upgrade, I don't know.
Some sort of server cloud data stack.
Something like that. Who knows? Might as well use the hand wedge. When we can, because it's fun. Got him. Whoa! Had him. Another Super Soft. Don't worry, guys. Next one we find will be urethane. I'm sure of it. Guaranteed, right? Well, guys, the owners on this course have been doing a ton of work doing some renovations, and they found some really old golf balls. And Ben was showing me some of the newer ones that he found. This one isn't going to be quite as old as the like the 1900s and the 1910s, but it's not that far away. What does this say? It's a Gene Littler autograph golf ball, or whatever you call this series, and it is a Ram. I think that's all. No, we got a little made in the USA on the back there as well. That is a cool old golf ball. If I had to date that one, that's probably like 60s area, 50s, something closer like that. But that's a cool one. The more old golf balls we find, the better, because some of these have some amazing history. This one I'm definitely going to be looking up when I get home. I love looking up these balls. And again, some of the ones that you guys find, you guys email me about, those are so cool. I love looking up all your rare finds. Post them to the website, of course, if you haven't already. I know you guys find some amazing stuff out there. If you have things you want me to identify, send it my way. I'm always down to jump into the rabbit hole and look up stuff about old golf balls, cool golf balls, rare golf balls, anything cool you guys find. Send it my way, put it on the website, share it with the community. We've got some awesome stuff that we find out here. And hopefully we can find some more awesome stuff next. Let's go. Oh, Bridgestone. But I think, my friends, we might have a urethane. We do indeed. We've got the Bridgestone Tour B RX. So that's going to be the RX checked off the list, and that is going to be a good one. That is one of 4 Bridgestones that we have to find. What are you looking at, Sarah?
The thorns in the way.
Oh, yeah, that probably hurts, huh? Well, we'll get beyond the thorns here, but look, there's golf balls in the thorns. We have to get them. Okay. Looks like we got another old one here in the path, guys. This is kind of an area that's been plowed over or recently graded, so there could be some interesting finds just up here. It's a Dunlop. Is that like, I forget what that's called. It's like a Bluebird or something like that. The Blue Max, that's what it is. It's super faded there. I don't know if you guys can see that. It is the Blue Max. Didn't I say Bluebird? I was all over it. I knew exactly what this thing was. Again, another very old one, very cool. I wonder if we'll see any other ones that are super old just hanging out. They kind of got dragged up in the mud here as they're doing the renovations, but man, we got a really good variety today. We're gonna find some fun stuff out here. All right, let's keep going. All right, down in the path, in the stream here, I see another one further downstream. Maybe we'll go check that one as well. Of course we're gonna check. We're not gonna leave any golf balls behind. I got one right here. Whoa, where are you going, buddy? What were those 2 dots on you? Probably just leeches, right? What do those 2 dots mean? They look like they were just applied. They're stickers. They're not stamps or anything. But it is a Pro V1. That is going to be the Pro V1 checked off the list for the urethanes. We knew that one was going to get checked off, so we got it here with this cool old one with the 2 dots on it. It's a little close up for you guys on the GoPro. Get the 2 dots, and then the Pro V. I believe that is 2015, I want to say, for the year. Ooh, and I saw one more down there along the bank. All right, let's get this guy. What are you? Get him in the water, give him a quick rinse. I think I saw a Nike. That is not one of the big 5. It is a Nike Superfar. Traveled super far into the woods. Into my bag now. Got him. Oh yeah, I'll get this guy. Very swampy down in this area, but a great spot. It's a Titleist. I believe that year is perhaps 2003, maybe 2005, can't remember exactly. That is a good spot from Sarah. We're still looking for the Pro V1 X though. We've got the Pro V1 checked off our premium urethanes across the board already, so I guess we'll keep going up this way and we'll keep looking. Sarah's got one. That guy looked suspiciously old.
Burner?
All right, tailor-made burner.
Oh, I think I see 3.
Whoa.
Leaf.
Oh, it's a leaf. You got you baited. I did not bring the hip waders today on this adventure, everybody, so we can't be walking through here. So we're passing the retriever back and forth, seeing what we can get from either side of this little swamp area. Survey says?
TC2 Tour?
Yeah, don't worry about that one. Good try, good try. I see a Callaway down here. I don't have the retriever right now. Sarah still has it. But I think this is close enough to hand wedge. And it could be urethane. So for Callaway, we're looking for Chrome Soft, Chrome Tour, and Chrome Tour X, because those were the models available last year. Chrome Soft, and it actually is a 2024 version of the Chrome Soft as well, further validating it as a find, and that is absolutely beautiful. All right, Callaway is on the board. Let's go. Do it, Snake. Go through the ball retriever. He's looking at it, he's tasting it. Ah, well, we couldn't get the snake to do any tricks for us, but I think he was willing. First of all, we've got a tailor-made range ball. That is about the farthest thing from urethane you can get, so we won't worry about him. However, we do have a beautiful tailor-made USA pattern here. And the question is it a TP5X? I think the red number lets us know that it is, and yes it is. We got the TP5X. That is 2 TaylorMades checked off the list now. I think that means all we're looking for now is the tour response from the TaylorMade urethanes, and that's going to be a good one. Hopefully we can find it. Hopefully we can find a stripy one too. That would be amazing. But we'll keep looking around this area a little bit longer, kind of in the woods. It's really, really hard to see them there. Sarah's not looking, so the camera's going like this. Hey. We'll see if we can find somewhere out here, then we'll switch locations and we'll keep going. Nice. He will. Ta-da! Whoa, look at him go. Choo! He's a swimmer. See you later, dude. Here's what we got, everybody. Dump him in there. It's not much, but it's honest work. Bada bing, bada boom. And then I'll catch you guys up in the front seat and we'll see what we got for the challenge today. There he is. He's gonna help find the golf balls. Look at him. He's ready to go. Where the ball's at? What if he jumps? He might. You wanna rumble? He doesn't wanna rumble, he's scared. Wait. Oh. Don't do it, don't do it. Ah, I'm being attacked! Ah! All right, guys, here's what we have for the challenge. You know, I swear we found this logo before, this B with the P on it. I feel like we have. So that's the AVX Sarah found. We'll go ahead and put this into the title, this box. Bada bing, bada boom. Then we've got the Pro V1X, again, that Sarah found. Bada bing, bada boom. The Bridgestone Tour BRX. I think Bridgestone's gonna go here. We've got the Callaway Chrome Soft going right in there. And we got the TaylorMade TP5X to go with the other TP5 that's in there. So that is looking good. Where'd our original Pro V1 go? Do we have a Pro V1? I didn't put it in my pockets. Let me grab it. There we go. There's the Pro V1 we'll put into the collection. So we're looking for the left dash from the Pro V1s, the tour response from the TaylorMades, a couple more Callaways. We have no Srixon so far, and we've got at least one Bridgestone. Let's keep going. Well, guys, I really wish I had the hip waders now because I see a whole bunch of balls out there. And I don't know if I can reach any of them. I should be able to reach some of them, but it's time to get started. Actually, I need my gloves first. Let me get some gloves, then I'll come back. All right, swapping back around to this side. I don't know if I showed you guys anything from the other side. If I didn't, there wasn't anything too exciting. Off the bat, we've got it's a title of something or other. It's pretty old. Yeah, it's an older model Velocity. Get him. He looks good, though. Ooh, TaylorMade. Oh, TP5. I was hoping he might be a tour response we could sneak in, but hey, we'll take a crispy urethane, that's for sure. And then you're looking suspicious as well. TaylorMade, hold up, hold up. Speed Soft, not quite the urethane. We're all over that tour response, but we're just not quite hitting it yet. This area is decent though, because the thorns are kind of down low at the moment. But I mean, I say that as I'm, ouch, getting stabbed in the hips by thorns. Lower than usual, I should say. See what else we can find. Hey, you guys want to see me rescue a ball from a waterfall? Want to see me rescue two? Watch this. Oh yeah, there's one. Saved from the waterfall. What is he? He's a Pro V1, a little bit of an older version. I think that is 2011, I want to say. Beautiful. It's Jackie's ball. Gotta return it to Jackie. Second ball from the waterfall. Oh, this one is moving. Don't know if I can get that one. From the bottom of the waterfall now. Come on, buddy. I see you. Lefty. The only way. I've got him. Yes. One from the top of the waterfall, one from the bottom, and it's a noodle long and soft. Whew. Good retrieves, good retrieves. All right. Oh, we got an interesting one here. This will be fun. So this is actually a yellow Tour Speed, which is pretty cool. Oh, he's been nicked by the lawnmower. And then this one, I'm gonna have to disagree with what I see on this one. This one says, not yours. Au contraire, you are indeed mine, Mr. Supersoft. Into the bag you go. Tour response? Yeah! We'll check it out after. Nice one. Well, it sounds like Sarah might have solved our tour response problem. But we've got some more balls in the middle of this river to pick up here. Let me get these two in my pocket and this one back up. We got a Titleist Pro V1, gorgeous. Finding some good old ones today, that's for sure. And then, TaylorMade rocket balls. We gotta dig into the silt a little bit. Oh, it's satisfying getting them out of the river though, that's for sure. Pinnacle titanium distance. Then we gotta go get our bag back across the way. All right, I got two more here. Where are the Shrixons at? That's my question. That's kind of what we're looking for. Oh, the other old Callaway. This is like the blue version instead of the red version. Slightly different compression. That's how they marked them back then. And we got a Callaway here. Oh, could be a Chrome Tour. Come on, baby. Do it. Oh, it's a Chrome Soft. It is a 2024, but we are looking for the Chrome Tour and Chrome Tour X. Good urethane ball, though. We got a couple here. We got 1, 2. I don't think I can reach. And then we got a nice USA pattern Callaway over there. That one we'll be getting no matter what. Let's start with this guy. What is he saying? Looks like an old Titleist with a Zurich logo on it. It is a DT Spin. Nothing to write home about. And then the ball I saw from the other side that I came all the way over here for. Here he is. Check this one out, guys. We got... Oh, okay, editor, fix that. Check this one out, guys. We've got ourselves a Callaway Chrome Soft, one of the original USA editions. I think this is the very first model they came out with those triangles there. To get the USA variant on that is very cool. That is a fun old golf ball, one I'm very happy to have in the collection. We find these very rarely from time to time. It's always a good time when we do. And can I reach this? I can. Give me this last one in this river and get me out of here. Ending things off, we have a Titleist DT Wound 90. Maybe we'll cut that one in half soon. We've cut plenty of wound golf balls here on the channel, but hey, that is a very productive river haul. Let's go. Hi, Sarah.
Hey.
Did you find a tour response? Let's go! Look at that. Add it to the pile. That is a completed TaylorMade collection. We'll put him in the front of the cart. We'll put these guys in the back. And then we'll keep walking up this way, see if we can find some more. Nice. Maybe you can put him back up there. You got a hand. Oh, we never looked over here when I was there with Pops. Maybe we look on this side just a little bit along the edge. The heck is that? Let's see. Is it a super soft, super hot? Why are you... Oh, are you half a golf ball? Is that why you're not going in? Yeah, that's why you're having trouble. Come on. All right, we got our half golf ball out anyway. Close enough to hand wedge. Ooh, what is it? Is it Callaway? Super hot. I think I just spied another one over here while we were pulling him out. That is a Distance Plus from TaylorMade with a nice little logo on the side of it as well. Okay, okay. Maybe there's still some kind of further up here in this area. Just get this golf ball. What do we got? Callaway Super Hot. We'll get this golf ball. Oh, it's a good one. Yes. Let's go. That's the TaylorMade tour response we were looking for right there. Orange stripy guy. Absolutely beautiful. That is, I'm going to have to say, a little bit better than the plain white one that Sarah came up with. So we'll go ahead and take her spot. But hey, we already completed the TaylorMades anyway, so that's a W for us. It was always going to be hard to find the Shrixon and the Bridgestone ones, especially today when we're not going to be finding a metric ton of golf balls. We don't have super long time today, so we're just kind of cruising through, grabbing the easy stuff. Let's complete what we can here. I still would love to find some more amazing golf balls. I know this one won't be the last. Let's keep going. What could it be? Could be anything. It's a Titleist. It looks urethane. And it is a 2023 Pro V1. It's an absolute beauty. All right, into the bag he goes. Got another underground one. It's fun hunting in places where it's been recently mowed because you find these ones that have just been sitting there. It's a Precept You Try Tour. You tried to be on the tour, but you're not making it. This looks suspiciously urethane to me. Did Precept actually try to make a urethane ball? They might have. We're gonna have to look this one up. Interesting find, that's for sure. Woohoo! Another nice old USA Callaway. My favorite part is how the spiders are like hanging off of my hat and they pop down every now and then. It's a CX3 Hot from Callaway. Where are the urethanes? We should have just done like the old cool ionomer pattern challenge. That's what we should be doing. All right, get me the heck out of here. There is one more here actually, and he's a triple track, which means he has a chance. Chance to be a Chrome Tour or a Chrome Tour X. He looks a little old though. He is indeed just a Chrome Soft. A urethane, but a previous model anyway. Alrighty, not too shabby from in there, all things considered. Let's keep going. Couple muddy ditch balls here. It's an older Titleist. Don't know if I trust jumping there. Nah, it looks pretty dry, I trust it. Alright, we're fine. DT90. Yeah, this is like some upturned ground here. It's an older Callaway, Warbird Plus. Titleist Pro V1X. This one's going to require some excavation. I did figure it out. It's a Pinnacle. That one was easier. Top Flight XL. NXT Tour. Oh my god, he's too muddy. I can't even tell what he is. That's some dirty golf balls right there. Holy cow. Let's go. I love an older golf ball out of the water. What are we saying? Pro Flight. Pro only. Oh, it's my ball. From Spalding. Yellow guy. I think he's just a range ball, but all are welcome. We don't discriminate against the range balls here. Get them into the cart. All right, last area of the day, I think. The sun is going down over this beautiful golf wonderland here. Dad and I definitely put a couple USA Tour responses into here, so maybe there's a chance we can get some back. Sarah's up there filming. I'll take you guys with me filming. Let's go in and see what we can find. I see one. That was easy. I wish they were all this easy. What are you? TaylorMade. TP5X from 2024. A beautiful start to this little hunt here. Let's see what else we can find. I'm hoping there's a bunch because this is all kind of more cut down than it usually is. Callaway. Oh, Chrome Soft XLS. Where are the Chrome Tours from last year? Didn't you guys lose balls last year here? See a couple on the other side. And I'm all for a water jump. No problem. All right, what are we saying? A cut in half nitro. Followed by a little TaylorMade Distance Plus. Pretty good. There we are. Noodle. A lot of noodles today. I mean, we knew it would be popular, but pretty good turnout from the noodles. All right, let's jump back across here. I feel like down in this area could be productive. Oh, there's some productivity right there. Yes, here we go. We got a Srixon Q-Star Tour. That feels quite good to at least check off one of the Srixons. We of course have the Srixon Q-Star Tour, the Z-Star, the Z-Star XV, and the Z-Star Diamond. That would have been everything on the Srixon list, but we got one, and it's a Divide as well. So, all right, that is good. I'm happy with that. Kind of makes my day a little bit. I don't know if it makes yours as much as it makes mine, but that feels good to me. Little yellow true feel here as well. All right, all right. If we somehow find a tour response, USA edition, I'm calling it Dad's ball and giving it back to him. What are the odds that we actually find one? Pretty close to 0, I'd say. What are you? Hey, Bridgestone. Ooh, Bridgestone. Oh, look at that, an RXS. It's an old one, but we have, I believe the RX was the one we found earlier, so RXS. That checks off another Bridgestone for us here. That's pretty good, you know. I didn't think we were gonna get another Bridgestone today, but here we are. All right, we're making a final push to this challenge at the buzzer here.
Part of a chrome soft. That was pretty good.
It was great. Yeah, chrome soft with the soccer ball. Yeah, good throw, good find. Here's one in the bushes, deep up the bank. What are we saying? Callaway, super soft. And, not to be outdone, little Titleist Velocity in green. Pretty good. Anything else up here? Any other secrets? There's one more secret. What are we doing? TaylorMade Speed Soft. Oof. We need the Speed Soft ink pattern. That's what we're looking for. Give us something cool. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are at that point in the video where I would like to find one more golf ball, and then we can call it a day, pack up our things, and head back and check out the data. So come with me. Let's find one more in here. I know we can. We can do it. Maybe more than one more, at least one. And then we will be out. I think I see one. Here it is. The last ball of the video. It is a Nitro Crossfire. Unlucky. Well, I wish it would have been a better ball than that, but alas, that is it. Sarah and I will head back to the house. We'll get them cleaned up, and we'll see what the data says. Let's go.
All right, everybody, we are back here at the house, and I've got all the balls cleaned up, inventoried, into the data, ready to explore. But I've got a few that I want to show you here first, and a couple stories I want to share about some of the cooler ones that we found. Also, let me know what you guys think of the hat. I've got a couple new hats made. So we got like the little Muskrat logo guy up here. We've got Muskrat links over there on the side. I think it's a pretty cool one. I've been testing out a couple different rope hats to find ones that are actually like good quality, and this one seems really good. So hopefully we'll be able to get this one into the shop soon. All right, first up is a new kind of data point we're taking a look at here. I told you guys I wanted to start keeping track of if we find balls with logos or not. So I've added something new to the data sheet that we'll explore later. So as you guys know, many golf balls we find do have logos on them. We've got an SNHU, which I think is Southern New Hampshire University logo golf ball here. So what I'm gonna do is every time I find a ball with a logo, I'm gonna go ahead and mark it in the spreadsheet as logo. And anything that doesn't have a logo, I'm just gonna put no in there. The data we have previously, I'm not gonna go through and figure out how many logos we have in the 87 or whatever 100 balls we have so far. We're just gonna leave all those blank, and from now on we'll do a no or a logo, and I'll be able to put that into a chart, and you guys will see it there. You can see the pie chart, I think it is what I made. Obviously not all golf balls can have logos because some companies don't offer any sort of logo services with them, but that's kind of what we want to find out, right? If you go out in the woods and you pick up a golf ball, what are the chances it has a cool custom logo on it? So we'll find out. All right, next up on the interesting golf ball list, we have this guy here. This is the Precept U-Tri Tour, and when I found it out in the woods, I was thinking to myself, and I think I said it to the camera, this thing looks like it's actually urethane. Is it urethane? Has Precept made a urethane golf ball? The answer apparently is yes. I think this ball was released in the early 2000s, like 2004-ish. I think they started making some U-Tri golf balls. Some of them were Ionim or Surlyn, and I think this one was indeed urethane. So this was kind of to compete, and it was like a budget version of the Pro V1. So it was kind of like the lower urethane ball of the time. So that's kind of the story behind that. And then Precept, because I think it's owned by Bridgestone, they ended up phasing that one out pretty quickly. So that got replaced with the Bridgestone B330 line. I think like the B330 XS was the closest to the U-Tri Tour. So that's kind of what took its place. And sorry if you guys hear dog click-clacking around here. I'm dog sitting today as well. But anyway, I've got one more really cool one to show you guys, and this is interesting. Despite what it looks like, this is the coolest ball we found today. Incredible. You ready for this? I will hold this up to the camera, but I'm also going to give you guys some more close-ups because the camera's not really going to do it justice here. So you can see we've got some kind of circular lettering there inside those dimples going around the top and the bottom. And then if we flip this thing over, let's see if I can actually do this on camera. Probably not, because I'm really bad at this. My brain is fried. This one. So there's the other side there, as you can see. And that's got some more text, and it's different than the text that was on the other side. So let me tell you about what this says. And it took a lot of scrubbing and kind of extrapolation based on what I could read on this golf ball to figure it out. So what we've got here on this first side, it says Spalding up on the top, and then we've got 2 dots kind of on the left and right, like 4 dots in the middle in a little triangle. And then on the bottom, it says Dimple, D-I-M-P-L-E. So we've got Spalding Dimple on one side, And then on the other side, this was the easier side to read. It says patent up top, and the same thing, 2 dots on either side, 4 dots kind of in the middle. And then it says April 11th, APR 11.99. That was kind of part of the key to figuring out what this golf ball actually was. I think that was the original patent date of the Haskell golf ball, and that's 1899, but I couldn't find a single golf ball that said Spalding dimple on it that matched this exact layout with like the 2 dots on either side and the 4 dots in the middle. But what I found was this really cool website, and we'll actually check it out together now. So here's what we've got. I've used this website before for golf ball identification. I really don't think there's a complete kind of guide for every golf ball ever made out there. It simply doesn't exist, but this is really good and really complete for some old golf balls. So as you can see here, we start to see similar patterns here. You can see some of these balls. You got like the baby dimple one here. This one says Domino and Spalding in the middle of it here. And so we kind of get an idea of the dates that we're looking at. So this is the closest one I could find. We got golf ball B47 and golf ball B188. If we take a look at 188 here first, you can see it says Spalding and dimple on it, but it only has 1 dot on either side here. Ours has 2 dots, like 1 dot here, 1 dot here. And in the middle, they're more of a diamond shape, like it's dot, 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 instead of this kind of square shape we have here. Ours is more of a diamond shape. So it's not the exact golf ball, but I mean, it's a next door neighbor. It's probably made the same year or the year after or something like that. And you can see this golf ball is listed as 1908. So this golf ball that we found here, it's not this exact golf ball, but it's gotta be pretty much exact, right? So this is an early 1900s golf ball, probably 1907 or 1909, something like that. And this is an extremely cool one. Even though it is destroyed, this is as close as we were able to find the Spalding dimple golf ball here. Really cool that we were able to find a reference for it. I couldn't really find any more information online about it, but that kind of makes sense given how old it is. So what is it? It's 2025 now. So this golf ball, oh, it just dropped a bunch of dust on me because it's bursting at the seams here. So this golf ball is what, 117 years old or something like that? That is crazy and super cool. We found a lot of golf balls like that, not that old, but similar, that they were super old because they've been doing lots of construction, working on that course, making it beautiful again. So they've been turning over a lot of dirt and drainage ditches, and they've been finding these super old golf balls. And when you have a course like that with a ton of history that has been open since the late 1800s, I want to say Waumbek was like 1897 or something like that, very close anyway. You can get balls that have been there for literally 100+ years, and that is just so cool to me. But all right, enough about the super cool golf balls. Let's jump into the data and I'll show you guys what we actually found out there. Let's go. Here we are, sports fan. We found a grand total of 135 golf balls in the about 2 hours we had to hunt out there today. It was tough because we didn't really find any super great honey holes because, again, the course hadn't been open since we had last picked it at the end of last year. I was there as part of the New Hampshire course rating team, actually, something I joined recently. Hold on. So hopefully I'll be able to go on some more course ratings this year and go to some cool courses and work on getting the ratings laid out for the NHGA. They were kind enough to let me join the team. Maybe I'll have a video coming later with that, but I'm not entirely sure. But I find that super interesting, being a very data-driven golfer, to go out with the course rating team, shoot all the hazards, figure out all the landing zones and all that, and come up with the actual course rating for the NHGA. It's incredibly fun for me. Anyway, yeah, the course hadn't been open. We were out there before it actually opened for the season, so it was pretty dry for golf balls and we had a limited amount of time, but 135 is what we came up with, bringing our collection total to 8,797 golf balls. Remember, I want to try to get us to 10,000 golf balls and 20,000 subscribers this year. I think we'll be able to do both. There's a chance we could actually do both by the end of the year, so make sure you tap that subscribe button if you haven't already. But hey, let's go ahead and dig in here. Let's actually check the full ball database and I'll show you guys what I mean. So this is what you guys have access to on the website, so you can check this out whenever you want, but we have added a new chart down here. Ta-da! The logo balls percentage, and I put a note here that I started tracking it recently. So you can see we ended up finding 12% of the golf balls we found out there today actually had logos on them. I don't know what to expect going into this, but that feels like it's kind of high. I feel like it would be closer to like 1 out of every 12, 1 out of every 15 golf balls actually have a logo, but we're looking at kind of a higher percentage than that. We're looking at like, what is that, 1 out of every 8 or something like that. So that's pretty cool. Maybe there's a higher percentage of logos out there at Waumbek. We'll have to see how this data evolves as we track it over this summer and over this golf season, because we're going to be finding lots of golf balls, let me tell you. And if we check the quality here, you guys can see that we found a little bit lower quality overall. And again, that's because we found so many of those older cool golf balls from like the 60s. I can't put them in the good or the premium pile because they're just not playable. I can't really sell them as a playable current golf ball. They're not even legal. So we had a much higher percentage of junk golf balls simply because we found a lot of those really cool older golf balls, but it ended up making for a really exciting video and some really cool golf balls that we found out there. And if we jump into the brand chart here, we can see kind of what we were actually doing in the video. We were trying to find all the current, well, kind of current, Titleist golf balls, Callaway golf balls, TaylorMade golf balls, Bridgestone golf balls, and Srixon golf balls. Again, I had to go like back a year in terms of the models we were looking for because we won't find any 2025 golf balls, and especially with that course being closed for a couple years before that as well, there's kind of like a gap in the middle of like 2021 to 23-ish where it wasn't open. At least I think it wasn't open. And then it was starting to open again last year and now into this year. So that's kind of why we chose the balls that we did for our challenge out there today. I'd like to revisit this challenge too, because I think if we can get more golf balls, if we can get like up to like the 300 or 400, we have a chance at finding a couple of those extra Srixons and a couple of those extra Bridgestones to really fill out this challenge. So I think we'll definitely revisit this one later on in the year when we're looking for some more challenges to do. It was really fun. As for the models, I don't think I've actually looked at this data yet, so let's see if there are any surprises in here. The Pro V1 is the winner, makes a lot of sense, followed by the Super Soft, makes a lot of sense. Chrome Soft, we actually found a decent amount of. The Nitro Ultimate Distance, the Noodle Long and Soft, everybody loves their noodles up there. Some range balls, TP5s, Tour Responses, TP5X, Pro V1X, Super Hot. Velocity, yeah, pretty consistent with the data that we actually have kind of overall, so that makes a lot of sense. And if we jump over to the colors and patterns here, we actually have something a little bit interesting to talk about. You can see that we normally sit at about 18% of the balls actually have color and 82% don't have color, but today we found that 78.5% don't have color, which means that about 21.5% of the balls do have color. So that's a pretty big shift in terms of finding cool color and pattern golf balls, and I think it was because everything was kind of mowed down a little bit, so it was easier to see some of those colored golf balls. It's a small sample size anyway, but it's cool to see when you do find a whole bunch of extra golf balls. You can kind of see it pop out in the data. Lots of yellow golf balls, couple greens, couple reds, handful of oranges, 1 pink golf ball, and 6 golf balls that I classified as having a pattern on them. And finally, if we pop over to the Pro V1s by year, again, smaller sample size today, so the graph doesn't look like it normally does. We've got 2023s as the winner. We found 3 of those. There were no 2021s. Again, I think it was because it was closed during that time, so no one was playing those balls. And then when the course reopened, the 2023 was the ball that you would be buying in the pro shop. So there's simply not going to be a lot of 2021 balls out there at Waumbek. And then after that, we go some 2019s, 2017, no 2017s, 15, 13, 11, no 9s. We do have some 7s, 5s. I thought we found a 2003. It might have been like a refurbished one or something like that though. Maybe it was just this 2005 one. But anyway, those are the Pro V1s that we found out there. And if we go back to the, wait a minute, where do we need to go? Oh no, we forgot to talk about the actual value here. So if we scroll down, we can see our value per ball was 75 cents with a total value of $101 that we found out there today. Again, 75 cents being a little bit lower than our usual average of, what is it, like 85 cents or 83 cents, something like that? We can check actually. Yeah, 85 cents is our average value per ball. A little bit lower because we found so many of those older golf balls, really cool ones to find the stories on and explore. So that explains that, but let's go ahead and wrap this video up. Well guys, I've got some great plans for future golf ball hunting videos, and we're actually gonna be going out and filming one very shortly here. Right after I'm done filming this, hopefully we can find a bunch of cool golf balls, and hopefully I'll have a fun guest for the channel as well in that video. Always good to golf ball hunt with some friends. And again, make sure you tap that subscribe button. Join the Muskrat Links golf team today. Like I said at the beginning, I'm gonna be restocking our store probably this week if I have the time. I've been saying that for a while now, but I'll probably do a community post or something like that to let you guys know that if you want first dibs at the new golf balls, they're all yours. Again, super cheap. They're yours to grab, way cheaper than any other used golf ball site sites. And you know, I didn't get them from pond dredging and stuff like that either. So thank you guys so much for your support, of course. Give us a follow on our other socials as well, but I think that is gonna be it for me. Have fun out there, everyone.